A man discovered something strange upon returning home. In the quiet suburbs, a woman dressed in white sat there. It was already 3 in the morning. The last bus had just departed. Why was she still sitting there so late? The man couldn't understand. He prepared to leave. Unexpectedly, the woman suddenly twitched her fingers. The man thought she might be trying to communicate something, but after waiting anxiously for a long time, the woman remained silent. The man thought it might just be a coincidence. Yet the next day after work, he encountered the woman again. She appeared late into the night for 2 consecutive evenings. The man guessed she might need help, so he approached her with goodwill to ask. She said she was waiting for someone. The man hurriedly reminded her the last bus had long departed. The woman casually replied it didn't matter. This was clearly an excuse, but the man didn't mind. He suggested it was so late, she should use his phone to call her family. Unexpectedly, the woman countered, "Do you know me?" The man froze for a moment. He truly didn't recognize her. Seeing she seemed to need no help, he turned to leave. But on the third day, the woman was still sitting there, as if she had deeply loved this man in a past life, persistently asking if he remembered her. This was the first time the man found himself in such a predicament. Perhaps she was a bride sent by heaven. He invited her inside to shelter from the rain. At his words, the woman immediately agreed, as if she had been waiting for this moment all along. In that instant, the man felt as if he had discovered a treasure, unaware that danger had already crept into the night. The motion sensor light flashed on the moment he opened the door, but the moment she stepped over the threshold, the light abruptly went out. He hurried to turn it back on, but the woman behind him urgently stopped him. This was truly strange. Did she dislike light? Seeing she had already stepped inside, the man relented and did not insist on turning it back on. After all, he had lived alone for nearly 30 years. Now, seeing the woman soaked through by rain, he rushed to fetch a towel, hoping perhaps to win her favor. Yet when she dried herself and returned the towel, the truly spine-chilling moment arrived. Staring in disbelief, he saw sharp, clawed talons sprouting from her fingertips in terror. In that instant, it dawned on him. This woman before him was no ordinary human. By the time he regained his senses, calm had returned. But the woman abruptly set her suitcase on the ground, immediately crouching to open it. This action sent shivers down the man's spine. The suitcase must contain dangerous items. As the zipper slowly slid open, the woman's gaze remained fixed on him until he lowered his eyes and finally saw the suitcase filled with various metal blades. In that moment, the man trembled with terror, finally understanding this woman was no ordinary human. Afterwards, the woman dragged her suitcase away, but a girl approached her from ahead. As they passed each other, others couldn't see the girl, yet Anna saw her clearly, even greeting her, seemingly with a new target. She remained unaware this girl was someone never to be provoked.